You're 15 years old. Your life is simple. You're freakishly strong, you have a couple of friends in the occult club, and you visit your grandfather in the hospital. One evening he tells you to help people so you don't die alone. Then he dies. You don't even have time to mourn. That same night, your friends unwrap a talisman. It's not a good luck charm, it's a rotten severed finger, and its smell attracts monsters. Creatures you were never supposed to see are tearing your school apart. Your friends are about to be eaten. A young sorcerer is trying to save them, but he's losing. You remember your grandfather's words, help people, but you're not strong enough. You need more power. You see the finger. The sorcerer, the one currently being pulped against a wall, coughs up blood and screams at you, don't. It's special grade. The chances of surviving are 1 in a million. You'll just die. And that's the best case scenario. You eat it, you black out, you wake up, but you're not in control. You're just a non-player character in your own body. Yes, you're watching from the sidelines, watching your own hands now covered in new tattoos, casually backhand the monster that was attempting to murder your friends. And then you turn and you look at them. A voice in your head is laughing. His name is Ryomen Sukuna. You didn't become a hero. You just became a piece of Tupperware, a mere cheap container. The world's strongest sorcerer, Gojo Satoru, finally shows up. He's amused. He knocks the demon you unconscious. You wake up in a concrete room, tied to a chair. He explains your new reality. You are a threat. You are a walking time bomb. You're too dangerous to be allowed to live. He gives you 2 options. 1, be executed right now. 2, hunt down the other 19 pieces of the monster inside you, swallow every single one, and then be executed. You choose to be executed later. This means you're now a student at Jujutsu High. Your new school is a creepy, isolated compound. Gojo introduces you to your new life. You have exactly 2 classmates. One is the serious, brooding sorcerer you almost got killed at the rooftop. He clearly doesn't want you here. The other is a girl who carries a hammer and a permanent scowl. She doesn't seem to want you here either. This is your new social life. Your education consists of watching movies until a cursed sleeping doll wakes up and punches you in the face. This is apparently training. Your first real mission as a team is a detention center, a potential special grade curse, and Gojo's not coming. You're supposed to find survivors. Help people. You get inside, the door vanishes, the building twists. You find out you're totally useless here. In your current state, you're basically a sorcerer with a learner's license. You can't properly use cursed energy. You're a fighter who can't even hurt the curse. You just watch as your new team is broken. The serious sorcerer gets a serious beating. The girl with the hammer gets hammered all right. As a liability, you do the only thing that you can do. You make a deal with the demon in your head. Just 1 minute. Save them. Sukuna swaps over. He effortlessly obliterates the other curse, and then he turns to your buddy sorcerer who's begging you to switch back. But this isn't Naruto. Sukuna's not your friend. You are his possession. He rips his hand through your own chest and tears out your heart. Holding it up, still beating, he's holding you hostage. If you switch back, you will die. The 1 minute ends. You get control. You're standing in the rain. You have a giant gaping hole in your chest. You look at your friend, you tell him to live a long life, you bleed out, you die, and then you wake up. You're in Sukuna's domain, standing on a throne of ribs. He's amused. He just wants to see what would happen. You learn your first real lesson. The monster inside you can, and will, kill you for a laugh. Gojo Satoru decides to hide your death from your friends. Your training, while dead, is to investigate a string of murders. You find the cause, a bullied kid. You actually connect with him. You think, finally, you can help someone, and then you watch, frozen, as another curse twists him into a monster right in front of you. The kid you just talked about movies with melts into a puddle at your feet. You couldn't save him. You learned the second lesson. Mr. Hero, you're just a witness here. Now, this is probably a good time to subscribe if you're enjoying this misery. Anyways. Now, Mr. Blindfold decides it's time for your surprise return back to school after you were supposedly KIA. You think it'll be a happy reunion. Oh boy, you're wrong. You finally see your friends again. The serious sorcerer just stares at you. The girl with the hammer looks at you with pure disgust and then punches you in the face. They thought you were dead for months. They're not happy. They're furious. Then you're all thrown into a friendly competition with another jujutsu school, except it's not a competition. You learn the truth halfway through a fight. The other school students have one simple order: execute you. You learn your third lesson. The monsters aren't the only monsters. Your own potential allies are actively trying to murder you too. Not because of anything you've done, but because of some old men you've never met who've decided you're a political problem. And while you're busy fighting for your life against your own side, the real enemy is making their move. They're about to turn the entire city of Shibuya into a trap. A trap designed specifically to catch one person, Gojo Satoru. Yes, you do feel like a side character, which is exactly what you are. It's Halloween. You're in Shibuya. It's a trap. An obvious, stupid, come-get-me trap laid for Gojo Satoru. And they're using thousands of civilians as bait. Naturally, Gojo walks right into it. And you and your friends, you're the B team, sent in to clean up. Your mission is to be a supporting cast member. The city is chaos. You're immediately separated. You're just a kid running through a war zone, completely out of your depth, trying not to get stepped on. You finally find the one adult you actually trust, the jaded salaryman. You get to the train station. You're too late. You get to watch as Gojo Satoru, the world's strongest, your safety net, the one guy keeping this whole broken system from collapsing, gets played. He's sealed, folded up into a tiny screaming cube. The one thing that pretty much nobody wants to see happen just happened. A voice rings out over the city. Gojo Satoru has been sealed. The dinner bell has rung. Now, everybody that's not on the bad side is a menu item for monsters. You find the salaryman again, or what's left of him. He's burnt, beaten, missing an eye. He's cornered by a patchwork-faced, thing. He looks at you, and you can just see that he's, done. I'm all out of overtime. Then the monster touches him, and he just pops right in front of you. You don't even have time to process it. You run, you find the girl with the hammer. She's fighting the same thing, the thing that just popped the salaryman. She doesn't see its hand touch her face. You scream. She looks at you, her left eye gone, a hole in her head. It's not so bad. Then a thud. She just dropped and died. You break. Of course you break. And that's exactly what they were waiting for. 2 curses hold you down like a rebellious child. They jam some Sukuna fingers down your throat. 1, 2, 5, 10. The demon in your head wakes up. Ryomen Sukuna now drives your body. And this time, you don't get to back out. This time, you're still a side character, no doubt, with front row seats. You watch a special grade curse challenge Sukuna. You watch Sukuna laugh. You watch him open his domain. 140-meter rotten hell to everything. Every civilian, every sorcerer, every living thing in that radius is instantly sliced into ribbons. You feel the impacts. You hear the screams. You smell the blood. But you can't do anything. You're just watching. You wake up. You're sitting in a crater, the only thing moving for blocks. So much for wanting to help people. You just personally, actively murdered thousands. That's being a villain archetype, buddy. You have nothing left. Your mentors are dead. Your friends are dead or gone. The city is in ruins because of, you. You're a failure. But you don't get to die yet. The serious sorcerer finds you, your last friend, and he's, different. He's broken. He's not here to save you. He's here to kill you. But he can't. He's too weak. And then Ryomen Sukuna makes his move. He was waiting. He was waiting for your friend to be at his absolute lowest, beaten and hopeless. He rips his consciousness out of your body and dives straight into your friend. You're free. The demon is gone. The voice in your head is silent. You're just you again. And it's the worst thing that could have possibly happened. Your entire journey, every death, every sacrifice, every person that you helped, it was for nothing. You were just the Tupperware, and the monster just moved into a better container. Your friend's body twists. The tattoos you used to have spread across your skin. He stands up. He looks at you, but it's not him. It's Sukuna, and he's stronger. He's in the vessel he actually wanted. What do you do with the old, used-up Tupperware? Well, you throw it out. He doesn't monologue. He doesn't gloat. He just dismisses you. One clean shot. A hole through your chest. The same one he gave you the first time you died. This time, there's no waking up. You're lying in the rubble that you created. You remember your grandfather's words, don't die alone. But you do. Your life as a sorcerer wasn't a hero's journey. It was just a horrible, bloody detour on the way to an execution you should have taken from the start. Ah, great. Now even my mouth tastes bitter. If you survive this story, you're already cursed. Subscribe to break the curse and then like and comment who you want to see be cursed next.